Good morning, everybody. Thanks for coming along to our session today. So I'm going to talk about easy fundraising and how you can use our platform to turn online shopping into donations for your organisation. So hopefully by the end of the session, you're going to know how easy fundraising works and you'll know how to get started if you're not registered with us already. And then you'll also know about the free support that we will give all of our causes to help you raise as much as possible. What is easy fundraising? Let's start off with that. So it's a free online fundraising platform that exists to enable good causes to raise money for free when their supporters shop online. So your organisation will benefit from monetary donations from retailers when your supporters shop with them. So the easiest way to describe it is if you wanted to shop online, you wanted to shop, let's say, with Argos. Rather than going straight to the Argos website, you simply access Argos through the Easy Fundraising website instead. And if you then go on to buy something, Argos will donate a certain proportion of your spend back to your good cause without it costing you anything extra. So if you were going to spend £50 at Argos, you would still just spend £50 at Argos. But because you started at Easy Fundraising, Argos will donate a certain percentage of that £50 back to your good cause. So it's a really easy way for good causes to benefit from a stream of income because we're all shopping online at the moment, aren't we? Everybody shops online. So all of your supporters will be shopping online. And this is a way that they can really easily raise donations for you just by doing what they're doing anyway. It's really easy to manage. It's entirely free as well to set up and to manage, both for you and your supporters. And the funds that you raise through Easy Fundraising are unrestricted. So unrestricted in the sense that you don't need to tell us that you're raising for a certain project, that we're not going to ask you for outcomes or a business case or anything like that. And it's also unrestricted in the sense of there's no end point. So it's not like after a year, we're going to say you can't fundraise with us anymore. You can raise with us for as long as you want. And there's no cap on the amount of money you can raise with us either. And just to reiterate, there's no cost to your organisation and there's no cost to your supporters. I'll just cover off a bit of terminology that I'll use throughout the session. So when I say organisation, I mean your third sector group. So this can be a voluntary group, a CIC, a social enterprise, a charity, any organisation that needs to raise funds can use our service. And by supporters, I mean anyone that would like to help you raise money. So that's your staff, your volunteers, your service users, your ex-service users, your family and friends, anyone that would like to help you. So here's how it works in 3 simple steps. So firstly, you register your organisation with us. Ignore this link because I've just realised that's the wrong link. So ignore that. I'll talk to you in a minute about how you register. So firstly, you create a free Easy Fundraising page, and I'll show you the proper link in a minute. Then you use the free marketing tools that we provide to tell your supporters that you've registered with Easy Fundraising. And whenever they shop, whenever they use the Easy Fundraising site to shop, the retailer will send your organisation a free donation at no extra cost. So here's a screenshot of a recent donation that I raised. I bought something from Homebase and I raised £2.34 for my good cause. We partner with over 6,000 retailers, so it's really everyone that you and your supporters will be shopping online anyway with. So the good thing here is you're not having to ask your supporters to change their shopping behaviour, change their shopping habits, or shop with different retailers, because it will be all of the people that they're shopping with anyway. So your everyday retailers like Amazon and eBay and Argos, and then department stores like Marks and Spencer's and John Lewis and Debenhams, travel retailers like Booking.com and Trainline and TUI and First Choice, everybody and anybody, even your Friday night takeaway from Just Eat or Uber Eats or Deliveroo can get you a donation. I'm going to give you a quick demo now of how it works, and then after that I'll cover off how you need to sign up to register your organisation and how to get started. So I'm just going to go across to the Easy Fundraising website. So this is what the Easy Fundraising website looks like for a supporter. So if you want to shop online, all you do is you search up here for the retailer that you'd like to shop with. I'm going to search for John Lewis. If I put in John, it brings up any of our retailers that matches. I click John Lewis. and it takes me to this page, which tells me what my donation amount will be. So if I buy an Apple, Android or smart product, then I'm going to get 0.5% back on my purchase. If I buy anything else, 2% of what I spend is going to go to my good cause. I support a Home Start. I volunteer for them on a Friday, so they're my chosen good cause. All I do is click on any one of these pink buttons, and you'll see it takes me to the John Lewis website, and I just shop completely as normal. Because I've started at Easyfundraising, if I buy something, up to 2% of what I spend is going to go back to my good cause. If I've already got an account with John Lewis, that's fine. I can log in the normal way. Everything now is exactly the same. The only difference is because you started at Easyfundraising, you raise a donation when you shop. The other way that you can use the site is if you don't know what you want to buy, so you don't know who you want to shop with, but you do know what you want to buy, you can go to our categories here under Shop to Raise. And if you scroll down, you can see all of our different categories of retailer. So I'm going to pick travel, and I'm going to go holiday packages. So let's say I want to book myself a holiday. On this page, I will see all of the retailers that we partner with and the donations that they will give. So if I click on TUI as an example, again, it just takes me here, tells me what the different donation rates will be. Any of these buttons, it doesn't matter which one you click on any of them, out you go to the TUI site. And if I go on to buy something, then up to 2% of what I spend is going to go back to my good cause. So the other way that you can actually raise with Easyfundraising is what we have is something called the donation reminder. So I'll show you it here. So this is a downloadable widget that you download to your desktop or laptop computer. And what it does, it's really clever, is if you were to go to a retailer's website, but you've forgotten to access it through Easyfundraising, because people do forget sometimes, it's human nature, then what it will do is it will know that you're an Easyfundraising shopper, and it will know that that's an Easyfundraising partner retailer, and it will log you into your Easyfundraising account and enable you to collect that donation. Let me show you what I mean. So if I open a new browser and I just start to type Marks and Spencer, I'm going to go straight to the Marks and Spencer's website. I've not gone through Easyfundraising, so I wouldn't get my donation. But because I've got the donation reminder installed, I will get my donation. It gives me this pop-up here. It's basically said, Becky, we know that you're an Easyfundraising shopper, and we know that Marks and Spencer's is an Easyfundraising retailer. So if I just click to get donation, it will log me into my Easyfundraising account in the background. And I carry on shopping, and that's great, your donation has been activated. So if I buy something, I won't miss out on that donation. So it's really clever. The other thing it does as well is if you were to just search for a product in Google, so let's search washing machine in Google. So the top few results will be the Google sponsored results. But if you scroll down a little, you will see, slow for me, my Wi-Fi is not very fast today. Any retailer that we partner with that you can get a donation from will be clearly displayed here in the search results. So Currys up to 1.5% donation, Argos up to 1% donation. And again, all you do is click on that. It will take you to the retailer's website, log you into your Easyfundraising account, and enable you to shop and raise that money. So it's a really easy way. You can either access the retailer from the website, as I've shown you, or you can get the donation reminder, or you can do both. So no matter what you're shopping for and where you're shopping, you should be able to get a donation for your good cause. So if I just go back to my slides, I'm going to cover off a few FAQs that might be running through your head at the moment. You don't have to be a charity to use Easyfundraising. It's open to any third sector, non-profit voluntary organisation. You don't have to be of a certain size. So you can be a really small micro cause, or you can be a large charity. Anything in between is fine. It won't cost you anything. As I've said, it's completely free for you and your supporters to use. And Easyfundraising is funded by the retailer. So that's why we're able to keep Easyfundraising completely free for all of our causes and supporters. We will pay you your donations every 3 months. We'll total up everything that's been raised by all of the people that are supporting you. And every 3 months, we will send those donations to you. So the quarters are January to March, April to June, July to September, and October to December. Every 3 months, we'll send you your donations. You don't have to ask us for those donations, and we will pay them to you by bank transfer or by cheque. When you register your organisation with us, one of the first things we'll ask you in the first few days is, how would you like us to pay you? You can input your payment details in a safe way, and we will then just pay you those donations through your chosen method. You just have to have raised £15 in the quarter to trigger a payment. If you haven't raised £15, then don't worry, you won't lose that money. It will just roll into the next quarter. And how much could you raise? Well, the sky's the limit, really. If people are just using it and shopping regularly, you can raise hundreds of pounds every year. And, you know, lots of our courses do just that and raise thousands. And I think the thing to say about it as well is it just complements any other fundraising activity you're doing. It's really simple and easy to manage, and it ticks along in the background. So you can still do all of your other fundraising activities. If you're using Easyfundraising, it doesn't mean that you can't use other things as well. You can do all of your other things as well, but always have Easyfundraising ticking along in the background, raising those donations for you every time you and your supporters shop. So I'm going to show you I'm going to show you now a quick video. So these are at Martineau Gardens. They registered with us about 8 months ago, so they haven't been with us very long. For about the first 6 months, they just had one supporter. It's Felicity, who you'll see talking on the video. She's their office manager, and she decided to register and just test it out herself and see how it went. And she raised about £120 on her own in 6 months just by doing her shopping. They've now rolled it out to a few more people, a few more members of staff, and they're up to about £250, something like that raised. And they don't have lots of supporters. They have about 9 supporters. And you'll see on the video, they're not a huge organisation, but the money that they're raising through Easyfundraising is coming in really handy for them.
There were 3 reasons. Firstly, I think it's a really good tool in our fundraising portfolio. At the moment, most of our fundraising comes from grants, and this was sort of a new way of fundraising. And leading on from that, it's really accessible to the regular people who come into the gardens. I think fundraising for grants is really it's difficult to relate to for the everyday person, but everyone can relate to shopping. It was really easy. It's very easy to go on the website, sign up. It actually took me about 2 or 3 minutes really to create an account, and then I went in and put in a picture and some blurb about the company, and I think it might have taken about 10 minutes in total. So John Lewis, I bought all the school uniforms from Marks and Spencer's and Clark's, so that was really useful at the beginning of term, September. We booked a holiday with British Airways, so that was quite a large donation.
Well, at Martineau Gardens, we provide a therapeutic horticulture programme for people with mental health problems and a range of issues. So we're going to support that alongside our educational programme for young people. We deal with a lot of school children that come in and have sessions in the gardens. But it's also down for us to have unrestricted funds which help out with the general costs of running a site like this as well. So it's a real benefit to us across the board.
Absolutely. I think it's a win-win situation for everyone. Big retailers want to donate to charities. Charities and organisations and good causes want to receive the donations. And it's great for a regular person to get involved and feel like they're doing a great thing by shopping online and at no extra cost to themselves. They just need to do what they normally do.
So there you go, that's Martineau Gardens. If you're ever in the Birmingham region, then definitely go see them. They're a lovely, lovely organisation, and they even give you a free tea or coffee when you arrive. So getting started, hopefully what you've heard so far is you're interested in registering with Easyfundraising now. So I'm going to show you how to get started. So first of all, you just need to go to this link. I will send you the slides out afterwards with the link on. It doesn't matter if you're not from this area of Wales, and anyone can register through this link. It's just as a page that I've set up for this session so that I can see you registering and give you any help that you need. We are working in association with Cavo at the moment. So if you do register through this page, it just enables me to just give you that extra support. And we're also going to give Cavo donations as well if you do register through this page. That's something that we're doing ourselves just to put some money back into the sector. So it's a benefit to both you and Cavo if you register through this page. So all you need to do, put the name of your organisation in there. You'll then see this page, and you put in your name, email address, password. Tell us if you're a registered charity or not. As I say, you don't have to be. And then just let us know a little bit about your organisation, what you're raising money for, what you do, etc., etc. You can skip this step and come back and do it later if you don't have that info to hand. When you register here, you're registering your organisation with us, and you will become the administrator. So you're our main point of contact for that organisation. But you will also be the first supporter as well. So you don't need to register again to support your organisation. You're already a supporter then. We'll then ask you if you'd like to have the donation reminder. That's the tool that I showed you earlier that helps you ensure you never miss any donations. You can download that there. Then we'll ask you if you'd like to have a call with one of our fundraising coaches. It's a free session, a time to suit you. You'll have access to a little calendar where you can book your time. And one of our team will just have a quick call with you. Just make sure you're up and running, answer any questions you've got, make sure that you know what you're doing. And then you'll have a page like this on the Easyfundraising site. So you see this is a Dog Athlete and District Pony Club. They've raised nearly £900. They've got 17 supporters. You'll have a page like this. You can put your logo in, etc. And it'll have this big pink button on that says support this cause. And what you're going to want to do is ask your supporters to come to this page and click support this cause and register to support you on Easyfundraising. So they only have to do this once. They register with their name and an email address, and we know then that they're connected to your organisation. And every time they shop online through Easyfundraising or the donation reminder or the app, we also have an app, we know they're supporting you, and any donations they raise will automatically go to you. So they don't have to keep telling us each time they shop that they're supporting you. They're a supporter of yours until such time as they say different. They only need to put a name and an email address, so we're not asking for any financial information or anything like that from them, and it's all entirely safe and secure. Then, once you've got your page, you're going to want to get your supporters to come to the page and support you, as I've just said. So what we've done is put together a suite of tools to help you do that really simply and easily, because we know that you're all busy. We know that you might be volunteers, so this isn't your main job to fundraise for your organisation. You might have families, home lives, etc. You're really busy people. So the last thing we want is for you to think, okay, well, I've registered my organisation with Easyfundraising, but now I don't know how to explain it to my supporters. So I'll go back to the site and I'll show you what I mean. So at the top of all of your pages on Easyfundraising, you'll have this button that says promote my cause. And if you go here, this is your free fundraising toolkit that has everything you need to firstly tell your supporters that you're on Easyfundraising and ask them to come and register to support you. And secondly, to keep reminding them to use Easyfundraising whenever they shop. So let me give you an example. Let's say you're brand new to Easyfundraising. You come here, go to get started and click find out more. So you'll see what we've done here is put a ready written social post as the first example that you can use to tell your supporters that you'd like them to come and register to support you. The great thing about this area, it is automatically populated with the name of your cause. So as I say, my cause is Home Start Birmingham North West, so it's automatically populated with that. And it's also automatically populated here with the link to your cause page. So where I just showed you Dolgethley Pony Club, that's their course page. You'll have a course page, and your link here will take you straight to your page. So all you would need to do in this instance is copy this, click post to Facebook, paste your wording in here, and you'll see that it comes up with a nice image, and click post to Facebook, and you've shared that message out to your Facebook groups. We've got the same here for Twitter, WhatsApp and text. We've got an email if that's how you prefer to communicate, and all of it is populated for you. So all you need to do is copy and paste. If you wanted to put some information on your website, if you click here, you'll see there is wording for your website, there's images, there's banners, there's even at the bottom here examples of how other organisations have created pages if you want a little bit of inspiration. So that's the get started area, but you'll see down here there's so much more. So if you go to by channel and go to Facebook again as an example, there's tons of different messages so you can keep reminding your supporters. This is one I particularly like down here. We've raised. So once you've started raising with us, it's really nice to share a message with your supporter to tell them how much and to encourage them to keep going. Or if you're raising for a certain thing, you can put the details in here and post that. So we want to raise £200 to buy new tyres for our minibus as an example. Again, just put it in there, copy, post to Facebook, and you'll find all of this content in all of the different channels that you might use. So again, email, WhatsApp and text, Instagram. You've even got posters and flyers here. So perhaps you're doing an event and you want to let people know, you can download flyers about Easy Fundraising. We have got how-to videos that you can share with your supporters, which explain really simply how it works. Presentations and guides. This is a really popular one. Maybe you've got an AGM coming up, you've got your committee together, or you've got an event where lots of volunteers will be coming along. You could use this PowerPoint presentation to let them know. You can download a quick start guide that just gives you really simple guide on how to get started for your supporters. All sorts, everything and anything is in here. And however you communicate with your supporters, you should find something in here that will help you do that. Another area to pull out is this month's messages. So we will always put information in here about things that people are regularly buying at that time. So at the moment, lots of people are booking holidays because we will feel a little bit more confident that we might be able to travel this year. So we've got ready written content. Again, I'll show you Facebook as an example. Just asking your supporters, are you booking a short getaway or a summer holiday? Look at all these retailers you can shop with, you can raise money for us. It's just about reminding your supporters that the things they're doing online anyway can turn into donations for your organisation. The good thing about this area too is that any of your supporters that are registered with Easy Fundraising to support you will also have access to this area, so you can share the love. You can get someone else to help you do this promotion. So perhaps you've got a volunteer who's super keen, wants to help in any way they can. You could say to them, well, could you come to the Promote My Cause area and put some posts out on Facebook, or could you send an email out? Providing they're registered to support you, they have access to this area as well. And again, it will all be populated with the link and the name of your cause, so that it's really easy to do. So back to my slides again, that's the Promote My Cause area. That is how you get people to your page to support you, and that is how you keep reminding them to support you. So I'm just going to cover off 3 top tips that this is what our causes that raise really well, this is what they do. So the first one is household bills. Now, most of our retailers will give you a certain percentage of what you spend with them. So it can be anything from 0.5% up to about 15% of what you spend goes to a good cause. But with retailers where you're taking a contract with them, so things like insurance or mobiles or gas and electric or broadband, that sort of thing, The retailer doesn't know how much you're going to spend over the course of your package or your contract with them, so they're not able to give it you as a percentage donation. So what they do instead is they give you a much larger one-off amount when you first take out your contract. Actually, I'm just going to whiz back to the site and show you what I mean. So if I go here to shop to raise and I go to insurance, I'll go across to car insurance. And you'll see here, these are all of the retailers that we work with and some of the really big donations. So go compare car insurance. It's up to £18.50 donation when you take a new car insurance policy. AA car insurance, £20 when you take a new AA car insurance policy. So just 5 people doing that across the course of a year, and you've raised £100. And these are the sorts of things that people do online now. We don't go to the brokers on the high street anymore. We do it all online. So if I look at utilities and go to, there we go. So Uswitch broadband, if you were to change your broadband with Uswitch, £15. Shell Energy broadband up to £42.50. TalkTalk, £25. BT, £52. Some really big donations here. And they are the things that most of your supporters will need to do every year. Even if just you yourself had to sit down and thought about the things that you need to do to keep your household running across a year, you'd find that you can easily raise over £100. It has to be a new policy, so you won't get a donation from these retailers if you're renewing with them. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. They prefer to prioritise new customers, but actually you're probably going to get a better deal to go in with a new provider anyway. We've all had that situation where your existing provider, when they send your renewal through, it's more than it was the last year for no particular reason. So new customers are usually prioritised and get offered the best deals. So it's a good opportunity to save yourself a bit of money and also raise some money as well. The next one is holidays and travel. So as I said earlier, people are booking holidays and travel a lot at the moment. And if you think that on average, a family in the UK spends £1,800 on their annual holiday, so just 1% of that, a 1% donation, is a big donation for your organisation. And again, people do these online now. It's not just foreign holidays. We've got lots of UK-based retailers as well, lots of cottage companies, Trainline for if you're travelling by train. You can get a donation on every single time you book with a Trainline. These are some really easy ways to raise some big donations. And then lastly, buying for business. So do you need to buy things for your own organisation? So perhaps you've got an event coming up and you need to buy refreshments, or you have an office and you need to buy ink and toner and paper, or you need to travel, again, Trainline, things like that. You need laptops, anything like that. You can do all of that through Easyfundraising retailers. You can buy for your organisation to benefit your organisation. Or do you have anyone within your supporter base that does that? Do you have somebody that's a volunteer for you, but they're also an office manager, or they also travel for business? One of my colleagues here at Easyfundraising, she supports a brownie group, and her top supporter is a lady who travels regularly for business. She books with the Trainline, and she also books hotel rooms with booking.com and Travelodge. Excuse me. And she's raised hundreds of pounds for this brownie group by doing the things that she's doing anyway. So just have a think, you know, are there any business purchases that can be made to support your organisation? So coming to the end now, so if you're not registered with us, please create your page here, www.easyfundraising.org.uk/Ceredigion. Again, that is for any organisations in Wales. So if you're not in that region, don't worry, you can still register through this page. Then spread the word to get your supporters on board. Use all of the free fundraising tools that we provide. Also book in a call with one of the team if you feel like you need a bit of extra support. Think about those big donations, so holidays, travel, business buying and household bills. And lastly, I just wanted to say that if you've got any questions about registering, or perhaps you've already registered and you have a question, these are my details. It's my job to support organisations in Wales. So if you have any questions, feel free to get in touch with me after this session, next week, next month, next year. Keep my details and get in touch with me. So that comes to the end of my session now. I hope you found it useful. I hope that you would like to register with us, and I look forward to welcoming you and helping you raise. Thanks very much. I'm going to end the session now. Bye.